Hello YouTube, and welcome to BUB'S Comics. This is BUB'S. I'm coming to you with an AOK from Metarog. Thank you so much. He had this huge crawlspace haul that he did, and bought a bunch of. You need to check that video out. It's fantastic. And my wife, Mrs. BUB'S, aka A Woman, collects Betty and Veronica comics. And these Archie Girls Betty and Veronica comics are very difficult to come by in the wild in decent condition. They're usually pretty roughed up, and in anything better than roughed up condition, they go for quite a bit of money, and they're a little hard to collect. Unless you find like a honey hole that's got a bunch of them in pristine condition and the person doesn't care to give them away. And usually they start ranging in the $30 to $50 range for anything in real good condition. So when he had a bunch of these that were not in real good condition, those are the kinds of the ones that we collect, because she's just a reader. She's not really getting into it for the collectability or the preservation. She just wants to read the stories, and she really enjoys the Betty and Veronica story. So here we have Archie, and this is the Archie Girls, is a particular series that she likes to collect, Betty and Veronica, not so much the new stuff. So I contacted Roger, and I said, hey, go ahead and send me those, and I'll pay you and everything. Of course, he wouldn't accept that because we're too good of friends to to start changing money, I reckon. But I really appreciate everything. They were really rough when they got here. But we bagged them up, boarded them up. They're golden age size, so they just look fantastic. So here we have Archie's Girls, Betty and Veronica, number 43. So really excited to have that. This is the lowest number one that she has. Once you crack the hundreds, everything under 100, those are in terrible disrepair. Usually, these are from the 50s. This one, I believe, is 1959. So they get to be really rough. This is actually one of the best conditioned ones that she has in her collection now. So we're really excited to have that. Thank you so much, Roger. He also sent this one, which is number 62. Archie Girls, Betty and Veronica, number 62. And here is, that's another great cover. I like when my wife gets these because she reads them out. She acts out the girls' parts. Here's Betty and Veronica, Archie's Girls, Betty and Veronica, number 66. This one's got a little bit of writing on the cover and stuff like that. But they were magazines for girls, so we don't care. Every now and then they'll have one that has like a big drawing or some original art, we'll call it, from the kids when they had them. So it's all fun. And she really likes the style that they were drawn in the 50s. With the big eyes. She really likes that style, probably the best. So that's cool. Here's Archie's Girls, Betty and Veronica, number 68. Another great one. They love to show pool scenes on the covers. It's very common for them to do that. So then we switched up a little and got some giant size Archies. So these are Archie Giants, and these are Betty and Veronica Summer Fun. This is number 18. She also collects these. Mostly because in the beginning when I was collecting all these for her, I didn't know the difference. So it took me a while to realize that when it says Archie's Girls, it's a different series. Archie Giant was a different series. So, but she likes these as well, of course. All the Betty and Veronica stuff she's a big fan of. Here is another Archie Giant series, number 21. Really cool one. So I liked the elephants dancing in there, so but that was cool. And that's Archie's Pals and Gals, which, of course, Betty and Veronica would be a pal and a gal, right? And then Roger didn't want to leave me out because he knew I probably wasn't going to be reading these Archies. So he sent me All-Star Western, number 109. This one is Johnny Thunder. But I'm pretty sure that when you do it, it goes by All-Star Western. And then these change. So the Johnny Thunder and all that. So when you're looking them up, you're really just looking for All-Star Western and the number, which will be printed right beside it. So that's good to have. This book was really rough. So what's funny about this one is that it is detached at both staples, right? But then also they went ahead and restapled it on the inside in a different place. So, but not to the cover. So the cover is completely detached, but then the interior book is double stapled, again, restapled to keep the pages intact, which I'm thankful for because I'm going to read it anyway. So, and I love the old Westerns. I really have got to where I really enjoy them quite a bit. So anyway, so thank you, Roger, for that. And then he sent one more. And I don't know how to take this one, Raj. We'll see. So we got Giant Comics Tarzan Jungle World, right? I guess he knows I like the jungle comics, right? But what's funny is that in the first page of this, it has a how to speak or Tarzan's dictionary for ape English language. And it has like 250 words of how to speak ape. So I thought that was great. I wish I had, like, you know, someone I could use that with, you know. So just walking around. Or as kids, you might do like Pig Latin or something like that. Or, you know, they say like twins and things, and brothers and sisters might have their own separate languages and things. Me and my brothers and sisters didn't have any kind of special language. But that would be cool to speak in ape. And it's got all kinds of phrases and things like that. Just really, really neat. I have to say, of everything, this one I got such a huge kick out of. And I just love looking through the different words and things and reading how they made up an ape language. So I think it's just fantastic. So anyway, thanks so much, Roger. You really didn't have to do that. I'm more than happy to pay you for these because they're hard to find. And when you do find them, usually a book like this in this condition, I'd have to spend somewhere around $18 to get it in this similar condition. And that's really only because the staples are detached. If the staples were attached on this book and the cover was fully attached, that's like a $50 book right there. So really, you know, condition is everything, I know. But for us, we're readers. We really enjoy this kind of stuff. The story behind it, finding them in a crawl space, it's just awesome. Just the whole thing about it. These, of course, are not for sale. We'll never leave the collection. Not just because she collects them, but anything we ever get as a gift of any kind, we don't sell, we keep. So we're really, really happy to have this. And thanks, Roger, again. And here's my little slugger saying thanks so much. And when you get done watching all these hauls and thanking all the people that are so good to you in this community, be sure to crack open one of these carefully and read a comic book. Thanks. Bye.